Niomi Fawn, coming to you straight from Santa Fe. Well, I think that Santa Fe is an incredible place to live and be an artist. It's really a place where people come to actually work on art. I find that a lot of friends I have come here and they're really excited just to be here because they can sort of lock themselves away in a space and work. And when they emerge from those studios, the things that happen are pretty incredible. And I want to make a distinct sort of difference between like what the Santa Fe art scene is and then what the Santa Fe art scene is, okay? Because Canyon Road and the plaza and all that stuff, that's more catered towards people that are sort of imported into Santa Fe and people that don't necessarily live here in Santa Fe, which is sort of the conundrum that a lot of us contemporary living artists are having. And in the past 7 years, that scene has changed drastically. There's a lot more contemporary art going on now. 7 years ago, you just started seeing a peak of people that are living artists start showing here. Before, it was a lot of like cowboy art and native art, which is amazing and beautiful. But I think it was sort of a conundrum for people that were coming out of the art schools here or had moved here to work because a lot of people were having to take their works to New York or Los Angeles. And I think, you know, the art collective I'm in, Meow Wolf, have done a great job of making that scene drastically change. Culturally, it's an amazing place to be. I think that we are a fully immersive art collective. I don't want to speak for everyone. There's about 30 of us, which is phenomenal and amazing in and of itself. We really have a consistent crew of people that love to work together. And, you know, I'm not one of the oldest people in the collective by any means, but I have been in it for quite a number of years. And what I've seen is that we have started to lean into each other more in terms of our own styles. We really know what each other is capable of, and therefore there's not a lot of micromanaging. It's very much a freestyle way of creating art together. And you know, we've done some huge immersive installations, and then we've done small things too. So the range of the people in that group, I mean, we have people that program HTML, and then we have people that, you know, do sculptural things. So it's just a really wide range, and I think that Meow Wolf is actually what made me want to stay in Santa Fe. I do a lot of cabaret pieces, and part of that, well, actually I play underneath the name Bunny Cash. I like to do country music, you know, country music, and you know, I was in a show last year called Queer Country Road Show, which was really amazing, and there's a lot of drag in it, but I like to do two types of drag, you know, drag king stuff and then also drag queen stuff as well, because I feel like, you know, it's really wonderful to be able to dress up as a very over-the-top female character. Okay, so my technique is called Neo-pastiche, which is a name that I sort of came up with trying to explain to people that it is a collage process. I also took film for many years and was really obsessed with not going digital, and once I went digital, I will never go back. I mean, I will go back, but I really love the process of digital reality. I feel like I get the opportunity to create both desired and undesired results with it. And basically, in all my travels, every day I'm taking photos, which I'm sure a lot of us do. That's sort of the way of the modern world. However, what I like to do is then deconstruct and reconstruct realities with them. I think that one of my main inspirations is color. I'll get really obsessed with the color, and then that sort of, you know, creates a new way of being able to process things. It's basically layers and layers and layers of photographs on top of each other that are pushed and pulled and geometrically, you know, reconfigured. And then I love portrait work, so a lot of my portrait work involves, you know, people that I love in my life or people that I see on the street and say, can I photograph you? So what inspires me? Everything. Absolutely everything. My favorite thing about my work is when people initially walk up to it, they don't know what it is. They can't figure out if it's a pencil drawing, if it's a painting, if it's a photograph, and that's precisely what I'm going for. I don't really want to put myself in a position of doing the same thing consistently, because I feel like my body of work is always changing. But yeah, my favorite thing in the world is when someone says, what technique is this? That turns me on more than anything. I feel like collaboration is an incredible way to work with others. I feel like it constantly opens your eye, it pushes you artistically. I feel like collaboration can come in many forms, whether it's, you know, a thing that a lot of us like to do is get together and work in the same room. So maybe we're working on separate projects, but we're sort of vibing off each other's music, or, you know, someone, oh, look at this color I just, you know, started working with, or, you know, a new shape that they're working with. I think that's beautiful. And then I also like to really get down and dirty and physically create things with people. I think that collaboration is so natural to our humanity. I think that we are tribal, you know, at the very root of ourselves, and I think that it's really important. I think it creates a space for education, and in the queer community here in Santa Fe, there's a lot of collaborative things going on, and also, you know, outside of that, I don't want to peg myself just as like a queer artist, but I feel like, you know, that is part of my artistic identity, absolutely, without a doubt. I feel like it's a chance to educate people, and I really get excited to just, like, what you guys are doing is so amazing, because just pulling people off the street and pulling them out of their daily reality is so important, because people want to get out. People want to get out of their daily reality. They want to stop making sense. And when people have the opportunity to just get wild, and then they take that with them and go through their daily life, I feel like that's what we want to get to. We want to get back to that wildness and get hectic. Grilled cheese.
Why do you think grilled cheese?
Because last night we were watching Hot Rod and they were having a fight. Didn't the grilled cheese win, or did the taco win? I don't know. I bring shame to my family. My grandma would be like, the taco, are you kidding me? Appreciate your Spanish heritage. Okay, so taco. I'm gonna go with taco. If there was cilantro on it, I think that helps the superpowers.
Okay,
awesome.